Okay, hi. So in the last episode, I told you about my like date raping essentially situation. And they dropped me back off at my hotel. So back at my hotel, fact of the matter is, I had a boyfriend. So this was totally a shock to me, and it was totally not supposed to happen. And I don't recall much. This was 2016, but I do recall I got the Thailand flu or whatever. Like everyone in Thailand said you're gonna get it. Like you're gonna get this flu because everyone in Thailand gets it from eating at the meat markets. Like I didn't eat meat at the time, but I got it. So what this flu does is for 3 days you are just out and you're puking up yellow bile and you couldn't move. Now I don't know if there's any spiritual people out there that could tell me that, oh, that was actually because of your shame that you felt for the boyfriend or whatever. I don't know. But I did not tell my boyfriend I did not tell my boyfriend anything. I said to myself, you know what? Me and my boyfriend had talked before and we're like, yeah, cheating's bad. Cheating's bad. Like, even if I was like 25 at the time, 23 when we might have even had this conversation, but cheating's bad, and even if you're drunk, it's bad, and it just sucks. So, with that in mind, I was like, should I tell him or should I wait 4 months until I see him again and tell him in person? And I decided, and that's just probably what fucked me over, I decided that I wouldn't tell him because he has like suicidal tendencies. So in my mind, I was like, oh, I won't tell him because what if he kills himself and it's all my fault? Maybe he would have. I don't fucking know. No. In hindsight, no. He would have. We would have dealt with it then. It would have been cool. But no. So instead of that, I just puked, got up, and just kept on talking to my boyfriend and texting my boyfriend like nothing happened. Went to school. Everything was fine. Uh, yeah, it was pretty much fine. I kind of just got over it and just said, whoops, that didn't happen and whatever. So then my mom comes. She comes for 2 weeks with us, and we go to Laos to just vacation. And I need to get my visa redone over there so that I can stay longer in Thailand. So then we go there, and this guy, this Thai guy, I guess I gave him my Facebook, and he keeps messaging me, and I'm just ignoring it. But at the same time, I'm not deleting it, right? So, sorry. So whatever, we go to Thailand or we go to Laos, have a nice time. I'm having a totally normal time, like no residual guilt, nothing, just like whoopsies, that was a mistake, whatever. So then I get back to Thailand, my mom goes, and I'm studying for all these Thai tests, like we get tested once a week, and I needed to, like, I had taken time off to go to Laos, but then when I got back into school, I was smoking weed every night, and in the morning I'd be kind of like, I don't feel like school, so I wasn't training as hard. Well, it came to be that the exam was coming up, and I didn't have any body, like, I didn't make any friends in this new group of people, because I was out for 2 weeks, so the people that I was with, they already left, so I had to, like, make new friends to practice on, and they were already kind of, like, buddy coupled up or whatever. So then, so then I messaged this Thai guy because I do this. Like I've done cheaty things in the past, or like things where that are like walking the line. This is like way past the line, obviously, but flirty type of things I've done. So to me, I was like, I'd like to see my abuser again. Or something. I'd like to, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, he seemed like an okay guy. Like, I don't know what was going through my head, why I thought this. Because at that junction, I wasn't high. But I said, I need a body, and it'd be interesting to see this guy again. Just, it would be interesting. And even in the further back of my mind, I was like, oh, maybe he could be my friend who shows me around Thailand because he knows the place. It's his land, whatever. So let's really think about that. Yeah, so then I messaged back that he can come to my place because my place, they at the ceiling they have Thai mats for whatever reason. I guess that's so common in Thailand. But this particular like hotel or whatever, it just has like a roof that's open to whatever, and there's like mats on it. So I thought, okay, I'll invite him over. So he comes over, but then it's dark. We go upstairs or to the roof to do this Thai massage, but there's like freaking mosquitoes everywhere. So then I have to fucking invite him to my room. Have to. I didn't have to. And then since he just came back from working some job, he's like, oh, I'm all sweaty, can I shower? So I was like, right away I was like, oh my god, what did I do? But I didn't say again, I didn't say no, fuck you, like just never mind, let's not do this. Like, I was just like, yeah, sure, go ahead, shower, whatever. And then so he showers, he comes back, and then I'm trying to practice like Thai massage on him, and of course he's like being super flirty, and I'm being kind of like ha ha ha, ha flirty, like just like shit, what did I get myself into, flirty. And then he starts trying to do stuff, and I'm like, no, it's not. So he's like, oh, let's order a pizza, and I'm like, oh, that sounds good. So we order a pizza, and we're talking, and then we eat the pizza, and I'm being all weird and like fawny and just like shit. And so then we go out to the veranda or like the porch that I had, and we smoke some weed, and he's talking. And I remember the break where I was like, no, I'm not going to choose to have sex with him because that's cheating, right? I'm not going to do that. And he says something like he puts like an imaginary line, oh yeah, like this is your boyfriend, and he's over here and we're over here and he can't see you, or something like that. And I just remember being like, well, that's a lame fucking point. But then like a few seconds later, like I was smoking weed, and I just looked at him, and he looked like all like sensei, like, oh yeah, super sensei guy. And I was like, well, fuck it. And then I thought to myself, what would I tell my boyfriend anyway? Oh, I invited the guy that raped me to my place. And like I at that point I was like, well, I got this fucking far. So the switch was made in my mind where I'm like, fuck it, let's have sex then. Like, it wasn't like, yeah, let's have sex. It was like, well, it looks like this is where this is going. Fuck. So then, yeah, so then I followed him into the room, and we have sex, and like, I don't know, there's like anal, and which I don't usually do, but whatever. And I was totally like, yeah, then I was in freeze mode. I was just like, shit. Because I was thinking, like, oh, this sucks. Like, I, like, fucking gave away my boyfriend from shitty sex. Because, like, it was. It wasn't like, oh, I love you so much. Ooh, the deep emotions. Oh, enticing my clit and stuff. It was like, let's fuck, stupid white woman. Ha ha ha. I don't know. Let's get as much fuck. And then he wanted to record. So there's a recording of it out there. And like taking pictures of my pussy and stuff like that. It was just like, ha ha ha, I did it. I don't know. So then it was over. I don't know, remember if he slept over or not, but in the morning I was like, totally fine, totally fine. Like, so my denial must have been just fucking hard then. So that happened. Still didn't tell my boyfriend. Yeah. And background on my boyfriend, his other girlfriend, his other big girlfriend before me, went to Bali, fucked a guy, hid it from him, came back, and then told him, or I can't remember if it was like, yeah, told him like when she came back. But he kind of knew because like one time she was video recording some message to him, and the guy who she was like just friends with or whatever like walked past in the background, and I don't know, something about that triggered him, whatever. So, okay, so this is pretty much the framework of normality has been set, all right? I'm highly stressed, I'm highly whatever, and I'm suppressing it. So I go to school, and those two couples keep fucking annoying me. Like, the guy will show up randomly, like, he'll just at the right timing, and the girl will say this cutthroat, like she has some vendetta against me. It was all fucking weird. But I'm trying to fast forward now to where like the bipolar symptoms came in. Okay, so they kind of came in. I ended up hanging out with this guy. This Thai guy became my new best friend. I quit school. Like I did level 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I still needed 2 weeks to complete my teacher training program. But instead I'm like, fuck it, give my money back. I'm just going to go drive around with this Thai guy and experience fucking Thailand. So it was all fun and games. I got high out every day. He pretty much just drove me around, showed me his fruit fields where he sold like those little balls with, I don't know, fluid in them, longs, or I don't remember what they're called. Hang nan yu ti nai. That's the only Thai phrase I know. So yeah, okay, so whatever. Fast forward, for the next 3 months we're dicking around. He pushes me into this like boiling thing of water at one point because it's some sort of spiritual water, and I come out and I thought I almost died because it's so fucking hot. Like, it was so hot, and he even put his foot in it. As a Thai guy, he can have like, he can withstand heat, and he can withstand spice. He thought that was really fucking hot. So I feel like I shed off a layer of my spiritual skin when I fucking got baptized in that water. But anyway, so the time came that I had to go. So I smoked like a dumbass. I had like a shit ton of weed left, and I was like, whatever, I'll just make it into a tea and go on the airplane, and fucking it'll be fine. Oh, oh yeah, and before that, we went to like this thing, and people would start stalking me. They would be like, they do that thing where it's like they're talking to each other, but really they're talking about you. You're like, wow, like for example, if two redheads are talking to each other, they'd be like, wow, oh my god, blonde is, suits you so well. Yeah, you should totally change. And then like, I'm blonde. Yeah, like blonde is like the thing that, no, I actually don't like blonde. Blonde is not cool. You know, like they have this whole conversation that's like clearly geared to like cut you down, but you can't say anything because if you were to go up to them and be like, excuse me, are you talking about me? They'd be like, no, of course not. Wow, you sure are conceited. Jeez. You know, like that type of thing. So that sort of stuff started happening, right? But which I believe is like level 3 mania. Like when you start getting gang stalked, like that's pretty fucking bad. So then I go get super fucking baked. We go to the airport, and my visa is not even good because I fucking didn't like read it properly. I thought I had till June, but I was already supposed to be done in May or something. But luckily, the Thai guy I was with like sweet talked the Thai lady, and he was like, "Oh, she's a poor student. Please, please, please. You know, she can't afford it or whatever." He just like figured out how to say it properly or whatever. So I saved myself $1,000. So that was good. And then I got on the plane and flew to BC. The next stop was not home to my boyfriend. No, no. My cousin or second cousin wanted to, and I had made the idea to hang out in BC for 2 weeks before I go back to where I live. So that was really the beginning of where I noticed the mania. Okay, so I guess that'll have to be part 3. Um, I might throw snippets back to Thailand to like give reference to other things, but the stuff that really starts to speak out is when I'm in BC and what happens on the Moose Tour. So see you next time.